Hey there, biology buffs! Ever wondered what yeast does when it's not busy turning sugar into alcohol or making bread rise? Today, I'm diving into the secret life of yeast and its fascinating mating tale. Get ready because this isn't your average love story. First off, yeast cells have a sexual cycle that's all about communication and coordination. Yeast exists as two mating types, A and alpha. When these opposite types get close, they start a courtship dance by releasing mating pheromones. These are short protein molecules decorated with lipids. Haploid yeast cells, which have a single set of chromosomes, are equipped with receptors to detect pheromones from the opposite mating type. Once they sense the pheromones, they stop normal growth in the G1 phase of the cell cycle. Picture this. The cells develop what we call shmoo-like outgrowths that stretch out towards their partner. These outgrowths eventually merge, forming a joint cell with two haploid nuclei. The nuclei then fuse to create a diploid cell with two sets of chromosomes. But the process isn't just about getting together. Each cell induces three major changes in its partner's internal functions. First, the cell cycle halts in the G1 phase. Next, it triggers the expression of mating-specific functions needed for shmoo-like growth and fusion. Finally, it directs cell morphogenesis towards the pheromone-emitting partner. Watching this courtship and mating behavior under a microscope is truly amazing. These little eukaryotic microbes show incredible capacity to signal, sense, and control another cell's genome and morphogenesis. It's not just an automatic process. A cell of one mating type can actually discriminate between two cells of the opposite mating type. What's particularly interesting is the pheromone response in cells when exposed to alpha pheromones. This response showcases a clear example of cellular communication through well-defined molecular events. It reminds us that the genome isn't isolated from the outside world. It dynamically responds to various inputs. The yeast pheromone response system uses sophisticated sensory and signaling components like G-protein coupled receptors linked to MAPK signaling cascades. These components are found in many other organisms, showing how evolutionary inventions are preserved and reused over time. Fun fact, the PubMed database lists over 250,000 references for G-protein coupled receptor and more than 45,000 for MAPK, many related to human biology. This tells us just how crucial these molecular systems are across different species. So next time you see yeast in action, remember, there's a whole world of complex communication and coordination happening on a microscopic level. That's it for today's dive into the secret life of yeast. Stay curious and keep exploring.